We've seen the broad.
There is a systemic failure in conducting the examination by NTA, and the multiple failures, my lord, if I enlist, the failure is multi-dimensional, and if I enlist serial-wise, my lord.
Yes, just tell us.
Yes, the transportation of the question paper got compromised when for 6 days the question paper remained in the hands of a private courier company. And in support, I have to say about the evidence on record indicating that the question paper for this examination was being transported in an e-rickshaw 2 days prior to the examination.
At Hazaribagh, no?
At Hazaribagh on 3rd of May. And instead of it being taken to straight away to the bank, probably there was no clarity on the direction where the question paper will go. So the e-rickshaw driver took it to the Oasis school.
Now you have to formulate what your point is. You said
yes,
there was a systemic failure of NTA in conducting the examination. 1, transportation was compromised. The packet remained with a private courier company for 6 days and transported in an e-rickshaw at Hazaribagh on 3 May 2020.
3rd of May 2000, which was received by the principal and instead of the custodian, that is the SBI. And now the information with us is that this principal of Hazaribagh has been arrested for being a conspirator in the leak. He was part of the NTA. He was a city coordinator.
Then what is the next point?
The next point is the dissemination of the leaked paper was happening from 3rd of May itself, and the evidence of the chat on the Telegram, etc., indicate that the sold paper was being circulated on 4th of May, not 5th of May.
Where do we get that?
Lord, with regard to that, Lord, I have two submissions. One, Lord, in my submission, Lord, what I had said was that there is a flame blare channel which had disseminated the sold paper.
Where is that?
Lord, question paper. Lord, that I have, Lord, if I can straight away show my first note, Lord, I have said it. They have responded to my first note, thankfully, and they are not commenting on that. I want to read, Lord, page 6 of my first note.
Where is the first note?
Lord, 10th of July note, which was filed in deference to my Lord's direction that it should be one comprehensive note, where I say, well, written submissions, para 2, systemic failure.
Locate that.
There's one principal note, which I submitted, 10th of July.
Heading reads as relevant list of dates?
No, written submissions which we have filed on 10th of July. It's a combined written submissions.
We have
the collated one, Lord. There are only 2, I believe.
You replied yesterday for that note also.
Yes, you filed reply also to that note.
Yes, filed a reply to that note. Yes.
There is one heading, systemic failure. So this compromised the sanctity of examination.
Question paper was circulated on Telegram channel.
That's right. Question paper was circulated on a Telegram channel 1 day prior to the scheduled examination on 4th of May 2024 at 12 a.m. This breach of security has raised significant concerns regarding the integrity of the fairness of the examination process. Given the nature of social media and modern communication platform, it is impossible to accurately determine the full extent of leak and identify all beneficiaries. Information shared on social media spread rapidly and uncontrollably, reaching an extensive audience within a very short period. This phenomenon makes it extremely challenging to segregate the pinpoint the individuals who may have gained unfair advantage. Screen recording of a handle named Flame Blare. Lord, we have this video. Now, in response to this pleading, Lord, they have filed a written note yesterday. They don't talk about it. They don't comment on it.
See, the only thing is which you have to bear in mind as a matter of robust common sense. The idea of somebody who was doing this was not just to make a national charade of the NEET exams. The people who are doing it were in it for money, right?
That's
right?
It
was not people who wanted to sort of bring the whole exam into disrepute.
Correct.
What you would do to bring the whole exam into disrepute is to have a massive dissemination.
This became public.
So
only after the examination.
Right. Somebody who was doing it admittedly, as it now appears, to make money out of the process.
Right.
Therefore, anybody who was making money out of it, he would not circulate it on a mass scale unless he has that network to also connect with other people.
Right.
Like you have, say, 10 people across in 10 different cities in the state. state
Yes, sir.
were all involved in the leakage and being part of the conspiracy to make
Yes, sir.
money.
Yes, sir.
So is it your case? I mean, we have made a note of that point that this was circulated on Telegram on early morning on the
4th of May.
4th of May at,
That's
at
right.
12:02
Yes, sir.
a.m.
Yes, sir.
So the whole of 4th went.
All of 4th and then on 5th, because the examination is on 5th at 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Actually, my friend is not correct. We have replied to this in our additional affidavit also as well as written reply.
Blair.
When was it actually put on the Telegram channel?
Telegram channel, our stand is let's, it is a doctored video. Edited is shown in the picture itself, which we have placed on record along with our.
But this is another thing.
And the time
Let me
is
complete it. If
Just
I
a
can
minute,
complete.
please.
All right.
5th May, 1740 is the time of this blitz video.
Not this one. There's another.
Let him show blitz that video he is talking of. We have got this.
Telegram channel has an inbuilt feature. If you made some changes or you temper with it, then that change is also reflected. And therefore, we came to know that this was somebody had circulated